Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Novo Nordisk, and we are in the largest correction we have had on this chart from the very beginning of this entire trend to the upside that lasted nearly 40 years. And yeah, we are about 70% down, 67%. We are also nearly oversold on the monthly time frame. We are already having divergences on the weekly, and we may have even completed this third wave to the upside in this case. But before we get there, I didn't go through the actual count just yet, and let's do that now. I see a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1 2, and now this would be the large third wave to the upside, in which we had a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and now this third wave up. And a support zone for such a third wave could be drawn and used very easily in this case. But to be honest, I could count this movement to the upside in millions of different ways, and I'm not even exaggerating. But the general support zone would be very similar, even if, let's say, we have maybe a nested 1 2 here, or maybe it is this 1 2 and then this is the third wave. Okay, then we would have a support zone from $56 down to around $19. But in this case, I would be tracking this as the main support zone between $46 and down to around $12.8. Now, it is also possible for me to count this more simply in something like a 1, a 2, and then this would be a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then a fifth wave. But then I have an issue with this, because I would be expecting a 5-wave move in this fifth wave to the upside. I am, after all, counting an impulse here in this large third wave. And in this case, I could argue that we may have a scenario here where we are tracking an ending diagonal in which we still need to complete the fifth wave to the upside that would then complete this third wave. Now, a support zone for such a case would be, let's see, between let me go on the weekly here, and it would be between $93 down to around $44. So I would expect a reversal from this area directly in the fifth wave to the upside. And I don't know necessarily the probabilities of this movement being the one that we would end up following if we go directly higher, because after all, we may get to the support zone, and then we could argue that, okay, we had the fourth wave here, and then the fifth wave in green topped here, and we have our large third wave in green. So overall, we would need further confirmation on whether we would reset the third wave high and track for a new fourth wave to the downside. But overall, I would be expecting higher very shortly, as also based on the fact that I could track in this case an impulse here to the downside, and I could see even 5 waves complete, 1 2 3 4 5. But this would rather suggest that we would have completed an A wave, in this case A wave down, and then a B wave up, and a C wave to the downside that would take us lower into this fourth wave in green. And then we would know that it is not the case, that we are in this yellow scenario where we still need to extend higher in the fifth wave, and we had a couple of nested fifth waves in this area that would cause such a structure. Now, I also need to mention that a 5-wave move to the downside rather suggests continuation to the downside than direct upside. And if the movement to the downside is complete, I would expect us to go higher in a wave B in this case, and the resistance is between $72.7 up to around and $11.7. Now, I do have to say, this movement to the downside doesn't look entirely complete necessarily. I could see another small 4-5 pattern to actually complete this latest movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in 5 waves, but it's not necessary. It could have completed this correction to the downside, and we could see direct upside downturn from the upturn from this point. So anyway, for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.